What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 16 of the Say Hey Show. I'm your host, Danny Serrano. Giants drop another series to the Astros. They win one game out of three. Some more wasted starting pitching performances. What's new? Trevor, how the fuck you doing?
Great. Kevin Costner. If you build it, they will come. There's no crying in baseball. I don't know. Sitting here watching the Field of Dreams game, it really gets you sentimental about how beautiful of a game this really is. We're blessed. I'm still confused on why they spent millions of dollars to build a field in Ohio, but Kevin Costner. No, we're good. It's going to be a fun episode today. Giants aren't doing anything, so we're going to do a lot. That's how we're doing.
That's how we do it. We got to compensate somehow. Jake's out. He was unable to join today, so it'll just be me and Trev.
He had a giant fever.
We got some interesting topics to go over today. The first one isn't that interesting. We'll do the little series recap, and then we'll get into some other things when it comes to this season and what we hope to expect moving forward, going into the offseason and into next season as well. Anything to get our minds off this season. It's been a lost season for a good amount of time now, and to talk about the future and to kind of get our hopes up is, where the ship is going to steer. Where we're going to steer the ship.
Rat, Jose Altuve gonna retire, dude. He was in the freaking lineup when Matt Cain threw the perfect game.
Yeah. Dude, he's been there, yeah.
He's 14 years of just being a little rat.
Yeah. He's Mr. Astro. Like, if you think about it, he's been probably the most successful. He's got some hardware. He won an MVP when he was cheating in 2017. He's got 2 rings. It's more than Bagwell and Biggio ever did. So, I don't like that guy, but he is like kind of the face of the franchise.
You know who my Mr. Astro is? Lance Berkman.
Lance Berkman, solid choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bagwell, was it him or Biggio that got brought out with all the Hall of Famers earlier? It was one of them, and they had the old school navy blue Astro jersey.
Billy Wagner?
Oh, it was Billy Wagner. There you go. I just remember seeing the jersey. But Billy Wagner was another solid Astro. But as much as I, hate the Astros, we're probably giving them too much airtime here. But
let's get into it. Quick series.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. So, lost series, lose one, win one, lose one. All 3 games were winnable. I think we had every game. Mm-hmm. We had a lead in the 7th, at least in every game. Mm-hmm. And that's just the tail of the tape. I think yesterday was the most glaring. This team sucks, and it's getting embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Adames, double play ball, can't get it out of his glove. I don't know what that is, and then followed up by a Barracuda drop ball in the outfield. Just to give up the lead. And if this team is tied in the 7th inning and on now, all my money goes on we're losing. It's hard to watch. We can't. There's no hope anymore. So tough series. We could have won every game, and we only win one. That's about how this season's gone.
Yeah.
Great descriptor for the year.
Right.
Consistency.
Tidwell and Wisenhunt each go 5 2/3, and Hauser had 6 innings of no-run ball. That's like what we've wanted like, not necessarily to give the bullpen in either a tied game or in a one-run game. We wanted to hand the ball over to them, but it's like you turn out a really good starting pitching performance, and then it's just immediately blown up. Immediately, too. And then you have the crazy 7th inning yesterday with Adames not throwing anywhere close to 100%. I wouldn't even say 50%. And then Barracoto in left field just losing that ball in the sun on back-to-back at-bats. It's just like, it's really ugly, and you can't even blame that all on the bullpen, but then the first 2 games you can. So it's like when the bullpen is kind of clicking or like going to give you a chance, someone else takes the spotlight and fucking up the game. And then when it's not the defense, it's the bullpen. And so it's like nothing is clicking all at the same time, and that's just been the whole season. You know, when the offense was shitty, the pitching was good, and then the whole rest of the season, the offense has been fine, and the pitching has been awful, and you just can't get both those to click at the same time, and that's just adding on to the frustration and, like you said, like the embarrassment of this season. Like when I wear this hat around in San Diego, it's like people are laughing at me. They're not even like talking shit. Like, you guys are it's just like a laughter, you know, and that's never a good sign of a franchise. Yeah.
Yeah. You got like one more, 2 more.
Yeah.
While I'm alive. Yeah.
So crazy.
No, I mean, so Webb's 1. Number 2, I think for us is Roop, right? Right now, because we just lost Ray.
Yeah. Webb and Roop, and then.
So we had our 3, 4, and 5 in the rotation go out there and shove for a series, and we lost. Like, I mean, how many runs they give up total? 3 runs total over 3 games.
Yeah.
There's 3, 4, and 5 in our rotation, and we get chunked.
Like, it wasn't even like it was a bullpen blow up or like
no, we just
anything like
lost
that.
The game.
Just lost the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, offense isn't working when the pitching is, and then I mean, that's Amore, right?
It's tough, and it's not seeming. There's nothing. Like, we talked about the Vitello quote last episode, and it's like, you're trying to win ball games, but, like, how? You really, like, that's what I want to hear, but fuck me, how are you going to win ball games? There's no one you feel confident to that you're going to give the ball and be like, you're going to win us this game.
No, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, it's like, he didn't mean that. He just has to say that. He can't go out there, especially like Tony as a guy. I can't believe in my heart that he would go out there and say, "Hey, yeah, we're really not trying to push today," you know?
Yeah.
So like,
imagine.
Like, yeah, it's like
we're not going for it today. We're actually, deciding to take our foot off the gas pedal here.
Yeah, I mean, but at that point, like, pull Adames out and like. .3 WAR shortstop, like, let him rest. If he is hurt, I don't know what the deal is, but like, let him rest. Try to go for next year. Like, it's not looking.
No, it's not, and it's just even more embarrassing when like they're on pace not to lose the most amount of games a San Francisco Giants team has ever lost. But it's going to be really close. They're projected to lose between 90 and 93 games. The most amount of losses in San Francisco Giants team has ever lost is 100. And then in 2017, we lost 98. So we're projected 90 to 93 now, but it could end up. We could spiral. Like, I wouldn't really. We go on a losing streak, and anything can happen. It's fucking baseball. But still, like, the third most amount of losses of all time for a Giants team. It's shitty. In this whole like playoff talk before the season started and everything we were like promised as fans we're not even going to be close. We're 21 games under 500. It's sad, man. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'd like to kind of steer this conversation.
Yeah, dude, I've been trying. How long until the Astros get rid of their cheating scandal, like in public? Because I still hate them, but I really hate Altuve. So, like,
I think it's once he retires.
Right? Yeah,
because he's the last piece of that whole thing. I don't think anyone else
it's
on
crazy
that team.
Jordan's like so young. I feel like he's just been hitting hammers for like 10 years.
He's the redeeming quality of that team.
Yeah.
Because when they won it again in 2022, when Kyle Tucker and Jordan are on the team, I'm like, I still hate these guys.
Yeah.
But like, they won an actual World Series this time. So, once Altuve leaves and they have like a new young kind of core, and I highly doubt they're going to have the money to keep Jordan. They're probably going to trade him if history's taught us anything with them. But once he leaves, I think it's just still like Jim Crane, who's the owner of the team, who kind of acts like the GM. Once he leaves, then it's like this is something new. You know, we got a new team here.
Speaking of rats, Carlos Beltran was all over that cheating scandal.
Big time. Mm-hmm. Cost him a managerial position in New York for the Mets.
Mm-hmm. Cost us a Zach Wheeler.
Cost us Zach Wheeler, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a bitter, like an even more bitter taste in my mouth with that guy. And then he gets brought in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Guy's got a swing. Cool. Astros suck. We hate them. Giants suck more. I mean, yeah, I think we just agreed that like we're kind of wrapping up the season here. So let's say season ends today. Let's look at 2027 and kind of like predict like what we think's going to happen. I mean, which players are untouchable on the roster next year? Give me like 5. And that's easy.
Okay, Webb.
Yeah.
You didn't move him this deadline. Don't move him over the offseason. So, Webb. Are we talking about if I was GM, like, or physically, like, they literally won't move because I think Chapman's pretty hunkered down?
But, like, yeah, I mean, you have to say, like, Chapman and Damas are going to be there. They're on a contract. We didn't trade them. So, like.
Right. They're removable objects.
Let's say, yeah, the five that, like, you think are maybes. Like, Jung-Hoo, we could trade him.
Right.
You know?
If you get the right package, fucking please.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 5 guys that I wouldn't trade.
Who earned a spot?
Okay.
That's the question.
All right.
Who earned it? Because, like, Adames, he didn't earn it in my eyes.
No, but he's unfortunately here. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Webb, Schmidt. Those are, like, off the bat. Earning a spot now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Mm-hmm. God, did we need a season like that? But unfortunately, it's falling in a lost season. So Schmidt, Webb, Jung-Hoo Lee. From what I've seen so far, and for how I feel like his career is going to play out in the next couple of years, I'd put Wisenhunt on there just because, like, his last start against the Astros, super solid. As long as he can turn in more performances like that, I would definitely put him on there, and I want him to be like the next home. I want him to be the next Webb. And I know it's like high expectations to put on it, but from the good outings that I've seen in the major league at the major league level, like he can do that. So I'd add him on there too. And lastly, Eldridge. What the fuck? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Eldridge. Those 5 I want to see here for the foreseeable future, but more specifically next season.
Cool. I agree. Wisenhut's a good one. I would probably flip-flop Roop.
Ooh, oh yeah.
I think Roop is a good 3 or a 4. If we get another 2, Roop is a 2, iffy. But if you get him as your 4-man, bro, like that starts getting to be a scary rotation.
Big time.
4. So like,
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if Wisenhut can come in and be better, So yeah, I would say Roop. I mean, he's had his bad starts, but like I feel like he's consistently given us like 6 and 2 to 3 runs.
Right.
Right. He reminds me of like Matt Cain, kind of like a horse.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you. As long as he can get the control down, he can start cutting those walks down. I think he's going to be really solid. If him and Roop are duking it out for a starting rotation spot at spring training, we probably had a really good offseason, and I would love that. Hopefully that becomes a reality. I just don't know about that, but best case scenario, they're duking it out for like the 5 spot. And Posey had himself a fucking offseason at that point. So yeah, I think that's solid.
So, all right, off of that, I'll keep questioning you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Which players do you still kind of are you hesitant on? Minus Adames and Chapman, obviously, but like anybody in the pen, like Hauser, young guys, like who hasn't shown you enough to kind of justify them being on the roster, coming back, the card. Like for me, it's McRae.
Go into that, please.
I mean, the guys, all I hear is he plays a hell of a left field. He's got a great arm, and he does. He's thrown out a couple people. The guy can't hit.
Right.
Couldn't hit water if he was in a boat.
No.
So, I mean, we got too many lefties as it is. We got more lefty bats at the deadline. There's left fielders everywhere. I don't think that's one. He hasn't done anything to show me.
Yeah. I think there's some players who have really good defense, can't hit the ball, or can hit the ball, can't play defense. I don't need an extreme of either side, if that makes any sense. I just need someone who is like an average defender.
Unless the one side is Yordan Alvarez.
Right.
Yeah.
If I'm sticking Yordan in left field, I already know his defense is going to be bad, but his offense is going to it's going to completely cancel out his bad defense. I will take that offensive production any day.
Like, I would bat Madison Bumgarner over Grant McRae.
Big time. Right now. Like he's like 42 or 43, however old he is.
I would DH for Grant McRae, put him in left field, and let Bumgarner hit for himself.
Any day. For me, a guy who is becoming a fan favorite, who I just don't think has proved enough, is Susac. I love Daniel Susac, and when he got called up, his hit streak, dude couldn't stop hitting the ball, but then his bat kind of fell off. His framing and the ABS work is a huge redeeming quality about him, and I love that, as long as he can build off of that. I just think he hasn't stayed on the field nearly enough to my liking. I think he, in a full season, if he gets this really good defensive production and then he's an average bat from a catching perspective, that is like perfect. And he's one of the best ABS challengers as a catcher. But again, he's just not staying on the field as much as I want him to be. So if he can have a full season, fully healthy and everything, we're ready to rock. I just am not willing to just hand him the starting catching position right now.
I like that. Mine is Gilbert, but I'm iffy.
He's my next one. Yeah.
I think I want him back. I do. Mm-hmm. Damn, they got Jim Tomei on right now. His at-bats in the last month or so, he's really taken He's taking what pitchers are giving him. He's using the opposite field more. And he holds down center field. He looks good out there. So I like Gilbert. I mean, how old is he? He's like 21, 22. Like, I think that's a guy that could be in the outfield for a while for us. And, like, I love the energy, too.
He's 25.
I feel like he was in college like 2 years ago.
Same here.
But
I thought so, too. But no, yeah. 25. Tennessee boy, too. Hey. That was going to be my next pick. But I guess another guy, again, kind of low-hanging fruit here. It's Adrian Hauser. I mean, once he got moved to the bullpen, he wasn't super stoked about it. He got a start in this series against the Astros. That third game, he went.
It was great.
6 innings, no earned runs against a first-place team. Like, that's amazing. But
first place in the AL West.
Right. Oh, yeah. Hey, you got to, trying to hype him up a little bit here. But, no, it's been a lack of consistency the whole year with him, and it was only a matter of time whether he got moved to the bullpen, and he finally did. And then after the trade deadline, now we have no starter, so he's going to have to start. But he's still under contract the next 2 years, which is a scary thought. So hopefully he's just a bullpen piece for next season and we go out and get actual starting pitching and whatnot. But I would not hand him the starting rotation position. I wouldn't even give him the 5. I would just have him start in the bullpen and kind of ramp up, be that long reliever. Maybe occasionally if we have a bullpen game, he could be the opener or whatnot. But, has not really proven to me that he has a starting rotation spot on the team.
Yeah. I don't think he does. I think he's the plug man right now.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, season ended today. I'm not happy. So, let's go on to predictions for 2027. How about that?
Okay.
How do you want to do this? I mean, we kind of just went through a little bit of roster.
Yeah.
Fuck the roster. Fuck the rotation. Who's our closing pitcher? And who's our second baseman? Those are my 2 questions.
Okay. So I'll start with second base. I think once Marcelo Meyer is fully healthy, I think he's just going to plug right into second base.
Schmidt.
Yes.
There's a clog. There's a clog.
There's a clear clog.
His name's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman is sort of the clog. But with Schmidt being out in left field for a couple of for like 2 weeks of this season, you could. I'm not saying this is a good move, but I'm saying if Posey can't find the right deal for an outfielder or can't sign anyone, can't bring anyone in to play left field, I think the move is going to be, well, that's why we had Schmidt play left field last year. He has some experience out there. We could throw him out there. I don't love that. I don't want that to happen. I think they need.
But if you're gonna do it, you gotta make the move in spring training. Is my thing. Like, don't do it mid-season when he's been taking all of his reps.
No, I agree. If you're gonna, if don't, I don't like what they did with him. I understand he was willing to play all these different positions and stuff. Was that wear and tear on his legs and stuff? Is that why he got hurt? I don't want to hammer that down, but I think if he was playing one position all year, statistically you're going to be if Casey Schmidt was playing third base all year long, he's way more comfortable at that position and all that. That's what Trevor's alluding to. And I think if he's playing left field, next year. I think it's more of a cop-out more than anything. Because there's going to be reports that we're linked to Randy Arozarena or we're in trade talks for Jarren Duran. There's an outfield clog in a couple different teams right now. But there is the infield clog with this team is pretty brutal, and they're going to have to either eat a contract or trade Marcelo or Casey Schmidt.
Yes.
That's the only way out of it. Or you stick Schmidt in left.
Can Marcel Meyer and Schmidt could hypothetically play shortstop too?
And have Adames play second?
Have Adames lick my ass.
Okay. Here's the thing. Yeah, I want. Well, I don't want him to lick my. Anyways, hey, I didn't say it. These last 2 years, his contract is very back-ended. These first 2 years, do you know how much we were paying him? $13 million.
Yeah, I mean, like,
a year.
You're gonna have to eat it anyway.
The rest of his contract,
right? 25,
31 a year, $31 million a year. You can't have him start on the bench. You have to roll him out there.
Okay, I agree with that. Until now, when he sucks ass, he's got a .3 WAR over the whole year.
Now he might be hurt. His back's a little banged up too.
I mean, I haven't been ready to say I'm out on Adames, but and I'm not. I don't know if it was a good signing, but I think he's a good player.
When we signed him, I was excited.
Me too. Big name.
I was really excited. Last year he hits 30 bombs. On a last year, you're like, all right, dude, if he repeats another 30 bomb year with Devers, and then Chapman can give you 20 and whatever, this team might be rolling. And then this year happens, and that did not fucking happen. Adames dropped off crazily. So you have a tale of 2 seasons so far, and you still have him on contract until 2031. So I'm with you. I can't say I'm out on him yet. But if he trots out there next year and isn't the guy who we were hoping, you kind of got to be out on him. But it just depends on how the rest of the team is performing and what he can contribute.
Dude, there's a pretty gross lineup out there. Jung-Hoo, Adames, Devers, Schmidt, Eldridge.
Chapman.
And then you add Chapman. And
That's 6
Yeah.
solid fucking players, and a couple of them. Right, like Eldridge, we don't even know his ceiling yet.
Yeah. That ball's gone.
Oh! Off the glove and out of there. Oh, man.
That's Schwarber's second.
Oh, my God. He hit that ball 335. 333.
He hit that ball 280.
Hold on, let's harp on this a little bit. The fences here, I get that it's a venue, it's a one-off game every year, but we got to do something about the fences here at the Field of Dreams. 335 to both poles.
I think Kevin Costner single-handedly came in and juiced those balls.
I think he did. Oh, come on. Off the goal.
And then the hands
crazy.
on the hips after is awesome.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, no. The more we talk about it, there is a log jam here in the infield. They're gonna have to capitalize on the depth that we have. I mean, first base and DH it's Eldridge and Devers, and that's that's a lock.
And I would almost like them to go figure it out, stop flip flopping.
Mary, Eldridge's first base, Devers is DH.
Yeah.
See, I do like that, but I would prefer that.
But I think Devers is the better defender. So
he is, but you can't give up on Eldridge yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think keeping him fresh and giving him like days off, so to speak, of being out in the field and stuff.
But then, what does that do 5 years down the line when he's our everyday? It's like, oh, he's an average first baseman now instead of he could be.
Yeah, but you know what? I've seen this close-handed with the Yankees, and when they traded for Giancarlo Stanton, they had him in left field. But then his body was breaking down on him, and then they could not put him out into the outfield because he would get injured 20 games into the season.
Yeah, he was like the first dude in the show to have negative speed.
Exactly. Yeah. And so then they were like, okay, now you're our DH because we literally can't put you out there. So to clog someone and to hammer them as only DHing, and he's like I don't know how much he gets. It's like $30 million a year as a DH. And then even being a DH, he gets hurt. So I'm like worried because Eldridge he's not as jacked as Giancarlo, but he's got a similar build where he's very tall, doesn't really run fast. So you don't want to like marry someone to the DH because once you have that clog and you need Chapman to get a day or you need someone to get a day, but you don't want to take the bat out of the lineup, you're kind of pigeonholing yourself into a shitty spot.
You remember what happened to Jock Peterson when he started DHing?
Started gambling in the clubhouse. Yeah, and he fucking got fat as shit.
Good Lord.
And then he had that 1 year when he was in Chicago and Atlanta, and the dude was just hitting tanks.
He got Jock with 2 C's.
Yeah, and he's wearing that fucking stupid-ass pearl necklace thing, too.
That's funny. That's the only reason my mom knows who that is.
Because of the necklace? Because of the jewelry?
Dude, like like the World Series, like if you make it to the World Series, like they get those storylines, and then like that's what... Shout out you, Mom. I love you.
Shout out to the moms.
Yeah, but she remembers the pearls.
That's funny. Yeah, so that's what worries me with kind of saying, okay, you're our DH. You want to be able to... A DH could be a really good tool to keep your lineup fresh and to give guys a day off, like their feet when it comes to the defense and being out there and whatnot. But if you do have a really, really good DH, like your Don, okay, but can Eldridge be a Jordan or be anywhere close to that? Because that's when I'm willing to kind of give a pass. But
I would hate to. Was he 20? He's 21.
Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah, so like I would hate to already make him a DH.
Right.
He can DH when he's 27.
Exactly.
Yeah. When
he's signed to a freaking 10-year extension or whatever, which I hope we kind of start having those talks over the offseason. I'd love to see him the rest of his career in the orange and black, but
it ain't even like he's like playing in the outfield. He's putting that much time on his legs. I mean, first base is taxing, but like
it's slept on. It's slept on for being a sneaky, like, you got to be able to get down low and squat and everything to get the balls in the dirt and everything like that.
Yeah, you got to be an athlete.
Yeah, but his bat's where it's at. So,
well, is first base hard?
Is first base hard?
Oh, dude, you got to quote Moneyball there.
Oh,
it's incredibly hard.
It's easy, our boy Washington's in that scene.
All right, so that was like 10 minutes. What's the answer? Who the fuck's playing second base?
Marcelo Meyer. And then I think
Schmidt's in left.
Schmidt's in left or Schmidt's off the team because you're not getting rid of either the contracts on the left side of the infield. That's really the only option you have for him. Unless you can throw on catching gear, which I don't want him to do.
Fuck that. Because what, dude, again, that was it's a side tangent, but like an everyday catcher, fantastic. We've had, four catchers this year now?
Yeah, like 4.
Yeah, and Kavanaugh, he can kind of swing it, but for a staff, that can't be fun.
Right. No, dude, and you know what? There were 2 catchers that were on the move during the trade deadline, and I was hearing a lot about how when you have a catching unit, right? You have 2, maybe 3 catchers who crack your major league roster. They have to know the tendencies of all their pitchers. And once you get traded at the trade deadline, you have to go from forgetting everyone on your previous team and then totally learning everyone in your new organization. And that's like a lot to do, right? So I would love a stable, like, starting catcher to be there from spring training through the rest of the year, and
like Patrick Bailey.
Yeah, that would have been great, and now he's like not raking for Cleveland, but like raking in Patrick Bailey terms.
Yeah, that guy, if he was on a fucking boat, he couldn't hit water. It's the same deal. Like, yeah, I mean, you go to a new situation, your back gets hot, it happens. Cool. That took 15 minutes. Next week, we'll go through closer, and maybe it'll take 20 minutes.
I mean, it's got to be Randy.
Yeah, that's a quick one. Good.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just looking up Randy Rodriguez's kind of timeline. So he got TJ in September of 2025.
Yeah, so next next
season,
and a half.
Next season, he's our closer.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about before, he's a great setup man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't seen him as having the closing duties full year.
Sucked.
Well, when he got the closing duties, it was after Duvall left at the trade deadline.
I mean, we should get a closer. We should go shop a closer.
Munoz from Seattle has I think a team option, and he might be a free agent.
I hate that guy.
There's actually some sneaky good relievers that are going to be available at the end of the year. Or, I mean, the trade market's always there, too.
If you got long hair in the MLB, can we keep the grease out of it? And I'm looking at you, Brandon Marsh.
Oh, dude, his hair is...
I don't know what... He grabs a thing of lard, and that's what he wants. I don't know how he does that. But, like, Aaron Nola, you look good right now.
Right. Solid.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Lincecum, a little too much grease for me.
He was borderline, but
we
gave him the benefit of the doubt.
You got away with it.
You have 2 Cy Youngs. You can kind of do whatever you want with your hair.
Andres Munoz, you're a greasy guy. He
is a greasy guy. That's a fucking good point. David Bednar is a free agent after this year.
I was like, he's not that greasy.
No, he's not that greasy. Yeah, no. We're going off the greasy. This is who is available. Adrian Morejon, Ryan Helsley is an opt-out. Brian Abreu, Emmanuel Clase too. It's a tough one.
He's greasy.
Yeah, he's the greasiest on the fucking gambling apps. There's some solid arms out there. I think best case we trade for one, but I guess that's enough closer talk for now. Let's wrap up kind of our predictions for next year. How many wins do you think they're going to get?
More than this year. I'm going 85. We go 85 and 77 then is the record.
I'm going to go... I think they're winning 75 games next year. I will give you a more accurate... This is kind of our guesstimate before the team is kind of final. I think our final episode before opening day, we give our official 2027. But as of right now, I think 75 wins is a goddamn miracle with how our team is currently constructed post deadline.
No bullpen is scary as shit.
No, it's the same thing. It is the same year. Yeah. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, we can go be good against the Astros and then blow it.
Right. So that's why I'm like, yeah, playoffs, no. But do we add 3 arms to the bullpen? Do we get a couple starters? Like I was like, we should not be out on Tarek Skubal. He actually grew up partially in the Bay Area, in Hayward.
He grew up in Hayward.
In Hayward.
Wait, what do you mean partially in the Bay Area? Hayward's like
Well,
you can
let's
can
just
touch the bay in Hayward.
he grew up partially in the
Oh,
vicinity.
he partially grew up in Hayward.
Yeah, like he spent a couple years in Hayward and then like mainly grew up in like Washington.
Oh, okay.
So still a West Coast guy.
Shout out Hayward.
Shout out to H. But I'm saying like with our resources and with it being a pitcher's ballpark, we shouldn't be out on him. To pair up Webb and Skubal, they would be one of the best 1-2 punches
Yeah,
in the
completely
MLB.
opposite too. Like power pitcher, a lot of slider, a lot of hard four seam.
Dude,
And Webb's just Webb's different.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Pitch to
lefty,
soft
righty, too.
contact kind of guy, great defense behind you.
Bro, Webb, amazing one. I mean, he's been a stud. Webb is a 2. It's a scary rotation.
Scary rotation, and then
That gives you a chance in any playoff series.
it really does.
Yeah.
In a wild card game, you don't want Skubal and then Webb.
And then Roop as a 4.
That's it, dude. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, and then
That's the solution, man.
yeah, that's all we need is
Skubal.
spend $500 million on Skubal and we're good, man.
All right, 75 and 87 is in your prediction.
Yep, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. So that's my current prediction, but that can change. Sign a Skubal, and then I think we're probably winning like 80-something games. But I'm just not there yet.
Yeah, we'll do a now prediction. We'll do an end of the season prediction, and then we'll do a beginning of the year.
Yep.
How about that?
That's fair. That's
We'll
fair.
compare them, see what's changed, and
We get Jake on the horn, and we can all go through with our predictions and stuff. And yeah, no, that'll be good.
make fun of each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Let's hit our new segment. This day in Giants history. And by this day, I mean roughly this day. We're not gonna, we're recording today. We're posting tomorrow. It's like we're not gonna hold it down. So who knows when we recorded today? But it could be August 8th. So today in Giants history, Bonds hits 756. Becomes the all-time leader in home runs. Does it at home. Hits it, arms up.
He hits it high. Hits it deep. Classic call by Coop.
Yeah, I mean everybody's seen it. 2008, I want to say I remember it, but I don't remember much of anything. But yeah, I mean, like, what does it mean that we have like the best player of all time, known as a Giant, and then arguably a second with Willie Mays too. I mean, that's an argument, but I would say so. As a Giant, what does Bonds mean to you? And yeah, I don't know.
Kind of like what you were saying. Like, unfortunately, I don't have like any memories that stand out with Barry. As much as I want to remember, I really can't. But I can still appreciate the historicness behind him and like what he means to not only this franchise but also to Pittsburgh and to also just baseball in general. I mean, he's one of like the most divisive figures who's been left out of the Hall of Fame for years and years, and but is like, as you said, like steroids removed. If you're just looking at his baseball reference or you're looking at the history books, is like pound for pound the best baseball hitter of all time. and it's really not even close.
Fuck baseball, dude. My favorite pastime was looking at Barry Bonds' baseball reference page, dude.
Yeah, man,
What?
Yeah. No, and there's a lot of gold on there, which you don't see, or maybe you see, like intentional walks and home runs. He leads the fucking history of baseball, and like, there's not a lot of gold that you see on everyone's baseball reference, and he has a lot of it. And
7 MVPs.
Yeah, like he's got it all going for him, and it sucks that he won't be recognized through the Hall of Fame, but he will still be recognized through Giants fans and Pirates fans and just fans of the game, fans of baseball. And I really, really admire like what he did. And whenever there's a highlight that comes across my timeline, or there's YouTube highlights that are recommended for me through of his hitting and whatnot, all of his home runs, I will always click on it. Huge fan of Barry, even though I don't have the fondest memories of him. I don't have any memories of him. But what about you?
Yeah, I mean, big fans of Barry over here and say hey. It's hard to like grasp what he did. I think kind of coming as a younger generation, because we were like coming right into like when he was aging out. But I mean, his peak is untouchable. I mean, he'd get one pitch a game and he'd hit it 450 feet, and that's a quote from somewhere. I've heard that I mean, he wouldn't see anything, and the one that he would, he'd demolish you. You could not make a mistake to the guy. I don't know. I think like Jeff Passan was just talking about him, and like, yeah, he's like the most gifted ever, but like he made a mistake that disrespected the game, and that sucks. But boy, did he respect the hell out of hitting a baseball. Like, I mean, that guy could rip, and he did, and it was fun seeing him. It's fun still seeing highlights of him in the Giants. And 756, I mean, we're always going to have that plaque. He has that number, fucking asterisk. Yeah, I don't know. Love you, Barry.
And he's a local kid, too. He went to Sarah High School, yeah, man, it sucks that he's got sucks that he did steroids, and sucks that that's like the first thing that comes to everyone's mind is, oh, he's a really good hit. Oh, he did fucking steroids. But, those 7 MVPs are never going to get taken from him. Arguably should have had more. Yeah, man, when you lead baseball in the amount of WAR that you acclimated, home runs, walks, and intentional walks, that doesn't earn you into the Hall of Fame. I don't know what the fuck does, but he'll always be in the Hall of Fame of the Say Hey show. How about that? First inductee. Congratulations, Barry. You've been knighted into the Say Hey show.
That's cool.
Hall of Fame.
We'll send you a plaque. Wait, fuck. Oh, man, you got me there with the Hall of Fame. I had something good. Never mind. Damn.
Trevor will remember it for the next episode. Do we have any finishing thoughts? Oh, let's go predictions.
Let's hit the mailbag.
Okay, mailbag, then predictions.
All right. All right, I'll hit the mailbag.
Let's hit it.
We have a pretty full one this week. Thanks, you guys. Leave your questions and comments in the below.
Leave them
That's
below.
What it is. It's below. But yeah, like ask. We wanna know what you guys are thinking, and you guys want to know what we're thinking. So ask. This one comes out from David B. in Half Moon Bay. And the question is, who lasts longer in the organization in their current position? Tony Vitello, Buster Posey, or Willie Adames? It's a good question, David.
Ooh. I think, not for good reasons, but I think Adames actually gets this one. we do have him under contract for the next 6 seasons, or 5 after the season. So not for good reason, but it could be for a lack of positive contribution to the team that we literally might have to keep him longer. But I think in terms of the other two, Vitello and Posey, they're both in the first year, or Vitello's in the first year of his position, but they're both very new to their roles. And I think in a market like San Francisco, they are being judged so hard as if they have been like very experienced in both of their roles. And I think that there's going to be a short fuse. And I think if Posey doesn't pick up what he's doing, like if we have another year like we are having this year, if we have another losing season next year and we're getting the shit kicked out of us by every team by like before the trade deadline next year, I think Posey's gone, and then I think Vitello is really going to be the next domino to fall. I think if
you think Vitello would go before Posey, or other way, you think Posey would go before Vitello? Because like in my head, it's always the manager that's like the scapegoat.
Yeah, but I think that you're right. I guess more in my mind, it should be Posey before Vitello, excluding the impact that he's had to the organization.
It's weird. Like, you can't keep Vitello if you keep Posey, but it almost feels like
it should happen that way.
You can't keep Vitello if you don't keep Posey. Is what I meant. Both got to go if Posey goes, right? Because Posey brought in Vitello. I don't think you can keep a manager there when a new GM comes. They've done it before. Guy lasts like a year, 2 years, right? And then it's like, okay, well, I want my own guy in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but Vitello, if he goes, I think Posey should go with him, because it was put like, it's like he hasn't been here that long. It's not that much of a fucking impact. Get him out. Like,
right.
But I don't really think either one of them should go. I think Adames should go.
Dude, if it was up to me, Adames would be the first one out. And then between them, I guess you keep Posey there longer than Vitello and have him hire another manager. But it's like, how many times are you going to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sold on Vitello. I like him.
I like him too. And I think he's been given a lot of shit. Yet, could he have pushed other buttons in certain circumstances? Yes. But if there was an actual fucking bullpen that we had, he would be viewed a lot better, and so would this team. But who's in charge of making those decisions? It's Posey.
No,
so Vitello's been put in this shitty spot of like just working with not great players. I don't know. It's not a great equation that we have going on.
Yeah, Vitello calls him a pen. He's like, "Hey, get the lefty up." He goes.
He's rips fart noises into the phone, and the person on the receiving end's like, "Oh God, we're bringing in now." No, it's not good. So, to answer David B's question, it's Adames stays longer, but not for any good reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Is that who you think too?
I would like to see Posey and Vitello create a
culture.
Culture.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Same. And I think the culture is still being made.
Everyone knows you gotta get a little dirty to get cleaned up.
Right.
Like, you do a full clean, dude, your room goes everywhere, man. You gotta throw everything everywhere, and then you tighten up ship. And we refuse to say rebuild, and that's why everyone's so mad this year.
Yeah.
I think we're in a rebuild. I'd like to see these guys do it together.
See, the thing with historic franchises like the Giants, like the Yankees, like the Red Sox, the Cubs, they'll never come out and say we are rebuilding, because that immediately will have the ticket sales will be chopped in half, and the jersey sales and all the merchandise, all this stuff. You never want to admit it, and you want to do like a soft rebuild, and hypothetically it could work. It doesn't work a lot of the time. It really doesn't. And there are teams who have the facilities to do that. The Yankees haven't rebuilt in our fucking lifetimes. They've never rebuilt because they put so much money onto the field.
Dude, but like 2015 Yankees, like
they sucked, but they never were like, we're rebuilding. They sold at the deadline, but they didn't say we're rebuilding, because what they were going to do in the offseason was go sign fucking who is that? A Garrett Cole type. They're going to go throw money at their problems. The Giants just haven't thrown money at their problems in the correct way, and not as much as the Yankees. Because at least they had a core of, okay, this is A-Rod's last year. Jeter just retired. So we got to get this shortstop. Didi Gregorius is up. All right, perfect. They're going to do this and this. And, okay, we got to add a couple bullpen arms. We'll make a trade, whatever. The Giants have they were named the 4th best farm system in all of baseball. Perfect. I'm glad we got pieces in at the deadline. Exactly what we were clamoring for. Go sell them. Sell them and get major league talent ready for next season right now. Go get starting pitching. Go get bullpen arms. These guys that we got that are going right to low A, high A, double A, sell them. Sell them at their highest and bring in major league talent, major league ready talent now. We're in a win now, period. We're not rebuilding. They refuse to say we're rebuilding, so we're a win-now team. We have fat contracts on our hands right now. We got Eldridge. Don't waste his prime. We got Jung-Hoo Lee, who finally decided to start hitting baseballs and start playing a pretty good defense. Sell the lower tier, higher prospects, and go get major league ready talent now, because we're in win now mode. If that's what the mode we're in, then go fucking prove it to me. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I think it's hard when the Dodgers are sitting right there. I think you got. I kind of like our window in my eyes is like 3-4 years, and that's like right when Freddie Freeman gets too old to play, Mookie Betts is old, and hopefully Shohei's in jail for gambling. So yeah, I mean, in that, like, I like what they're doing. Where I mean, they refuse to say we're rebuilding. So if our rebuild is this, I can eat that.
Right.
I deserve it. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, where I don't even know how we got to that. What are your predictions for this upcoming series, Danny?
Against the Colorado Rockies?
Is it 3 or 4 games?
3.
3? At home.
God, dude, it's been one of the teams that we've struggled against.
Who do we get first? Is it Webb or is it?
I think it should
Webb
be.
Should be one of them.
It should be Webb. While I look that up, do you want to?
I'll go 2-1.
2-1. 2-1. It's not bad, and honestly, this team, it's pretty on par, you know. But the pitching matchup for tomorrow.
Oh wow!
On August 14th is going to be Kyle Freeland versus Landon Root.
I've seen Kyle Freeland give up a lot of runs.
So have I.
That guy's been in the league for like 10 years.
I know. Lifelong Rocky, right?
Yeah.
That's a great... and then we got Michael Lorenzen versus Webb on Saturday. So that'll be a interesting one.
That's crazy. Michael Lorenzen, a Rocky.
Yeah. And then we have... we got Tidwell versus Hughes on Sunday.
I like Tidwell.
I like Tidwell. The pitching matchup should be in our favor. Like, we got our big three going up this weekend, you know? Like, I don't know. It's not going to be sweep. I fucking know that.
Our giant three.
Giant. They're massive human. Logan Webb's massive. We got our giant three going this weekend. I feel so confident about this. Yeah, give me 2 out of 3. We're not sweeping. But if we were going to sweep any series the rest of the way, it's probably against them. But it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. I see a Brubaker mishap.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Or a little Dylan Smith go-ahead tater.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Cool. Thanks for listening, everybody. Reminder, August 29th, McCovey Cove. We'll be there. Boat, game, Jeff Kemp, Jung-Hoo Lee, boat, McCovey Cove, August 29th.
Doubleheader. We'll be at the first game, and then we'll be on the boat during the second game. So make sure to come say hey in the Cove, baby.